Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. Happy Sabbath. I am Minister Nathan, and today I want to share something deeply personal, something raw and real that has shaken my heart. Shaken my heart to its core, and that is the loss of my brother. If you've ever walked the lonely path of grief, you know the questions it brings. The questions like why, how, what happened. It's in those moments where we are called to trust in God's leading, even when we cannot see the way forward. And it's a hard thing to do. Focus today is on trusting God, even when the answers seem hidden, pain seems unbearable, and the future seems unclear. Now, part one of this podcast is trusting when you cannot see. The Bible tells us in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. How do we trust God when life's road seems blocked by the pain of grief? How do we trust in God? How do we even believe He is leading us when we feel the loss of our loved ones? The passing of my brother made me question God's purpose. I didn't do that when my father passed away, but I did when my brother passed away. I couldn't see the why and the how. But I'm reminded of the story of Job. I remember coming back from laying my brother to rest, and I struggled to find answers. I struggled to get through every night. And so one night I decided to sit up, and I turned my Bible to Job chapter 1 and chapter 2. As I look through the story of Job, despite losing everything, he declared in Job chapter 1 verse 21, "The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. Blessed be the name of the Lord." And that's a very hard statement to say. It's not easy to say these words when your heart is breaking. But this is the essence of trusting in God. That is the essence of faith. Surrendering our pain and our unanswered questions to the one who holds the answers, Now, that's the first part of my podcast. Now, let me go to the second part, which is what Ellen G. White has stated. And some of the counsels that he has stated really blew my mind. And it really helped me understand maybe God's plan. Ellen G. White, she said this in Steps to Christ. If you could see the grand design, if you could understand the eternal purpose, if you would trust God completely in the mysteries of our questions and in the mysteries of life and loss and grief. Another statement, or another profound statement from the ministry of healing here, she wrote and she said, "In the future life, the mysteries that here have annoyed and disappointed us will be made plain. We shall see that our seemingly unanswered prayers have been among the greatest blessings." Now, these words gave me a sense of comfort, because it reminded me that the pain of loss is not without purpose. And the pain of losing someone is not without purpose. It's for something. And that's the lesson that we need to embrace. The grand answers for why things happen the way they did. My brother lived a life of service, joy, connection. He loved God deeply and impacted so many lives. While I struggle with his absence, I am reminded of his faith in God's plan. One of the last things that my brother said to me was, "Bro, I've watched you stand tall through all your challenges, and God has something great for you." This la tok am challenge mistret. Perhaps you are listening and feeling the same ache of pain and loss. Let me remind you that God is faithful, even in the shadows. He is working all things together, the Bible says, as He promised in Romans chapter 8:28, even when we cannot see it. Thank you for joining me today. If you are walking through a valley of grief, know that you are not alone. Trusting God in these moments isn't easy, but it's where our faith grows deepest. Until next time, remember, God's leading is perfect, even when the way isn't clear.